Yo, what's going on, y'all? I want to thank you if you're tuning in. You're listening to Occupy the Media. I'm your host, Paco. In case you haven't heard, Ron Paul draws 5,000 voters to UC Davis. You know, we continue to do it, but supposedly we ain't got no support, right? It's amazing, y'all. It's crazy. I don't get it. But the 1% is out to take us out, but they're just mad that we got the momentum. You know, it doesn't matter if we're losing literally or, what they say we're losing, but it doesn't matter. We got the momentum and we still got a chance to win, and we have no other choice. We have no choice, you know what I'm saying? So you guys check out this article. This kind of ticked me off today when I was getting ready for the show. I came across this. This came out this morning by Doug Thompson, so you guys make sure you let him know how you feel. I did. Capitol Hill Blue commentary. This is CapitolHillBlue.com. And it's Ron Paul, Paulites, loud, obnoxious, and uninformed. That's the title, okay? So, what makes a small but loud and often obnoxious group of political supporters support a perennial loser like Ron Paul? I used to think it was gullibility. Only about 10 to 12% of the American electorate support or vote in most cases for the sometimes racist, sometimes constitutionalist, always controversial Texas congressman in his now 3 unsuccessful runs for president. A normal level of those willing to buy into the scam of a successful con man. Okay, but Romney and Obama is not a scam. Let's see. But lately it has become more and more obvious that the rabid band of Paul loyalists are just as loony as a political quack they embrace with cult-like reverence. Quote, Ron Paul is the only one who can save America, declares many of his supporters. Save us from what? Reason? Rational thought? Responsible leadership? This dude is funny. Okay, Ron Paul is many things. A one-time publisher of racist newsletters, a creator of a get-rich-quick investment schemes that added millions to his bank account, a phony constitutionalist who claims to be anti-establishment but is ending a congressional career that spends 22 years as a lackluster member of the very establishment House of Representatives. Okay, so first of all, no proof that he ever wrote the newsletters at all, because believe me, if there was, they'd be all over it. Creator of a get-rich-quick investment scheme. Okay, second of all, Ron Paul had the economic newsletter that he used to sell, and he used to offer silver. He used to offer you to buy silver. It was a little packet that you could buy, and it had silver coins and all types of things. Well, I read somewhere that if you would have bought that back then, that you'd have a lot of money. Like your return would have been really great, And Ron Paul's his own stocks that he had in gold and silver is basically putting his money where his mouth is. He had 300% return increase, I think. Okay, so that's ridiculous what this guy's talking about. Ron Paul was actually helping people if you bought that. A phony constitutionalist who claims to be anti-establishment but is ending a congressional career that spans 22 years in the House of Representatives. Okay, yeah, he's anti-establishment, but he's not. You're saying he's not because he's part of the House of Representatives. But how has he voted? Why has he always voted by himself? Why is he known as Dr. No? So he don't want to bring that up. Let's see here. The man who claims to be against the system is instead a seasoned practitioner of the very system he decries, and one who has milked that system for all the money he can take through an elaborate and intricate set of confidence schemes. This is amazing. He's giving free health care to minorities, and you're telling me that he's milking the system? Paul preaches isolationism, another lie, what they always try to bring up, and a return to the gold standard while supporting wild-eyed conspiracy theories. Visit some of Ron Paul forums on the internet and you will find supporters spouting conspiracy theories by the bucketful. What about supporters of Romney? Supporters of Newt Gingrich? Supporters of Obama? Why are Ron Paul supporters always got to be one group? There's tons of different kinds of people that support Obama, tons of different kind of people that support Mitt Romney and others, just like there's different kinds of people that support Ron Paul. The one thing that brings us all together is we all got a clue of what's going on. We got some idea of what's going on. If you supporting Ron Paul, then that's the case. But no, because there's some white supremacist groups and supposedly anti-Semitic people that are voting for him, now he got to be labeled that because of them. Stupid, man. Paul has lost his third bid for president but stays in the race for the money, and he claims to amass delegates to influence the convention. His latest delegate strategy is to bend the rules in remaining caucus states and ignore the voters who gave the win to another candidate. Okay, so bend the rules, which we haven't been bending any of them. If anything, we're the ones that's enforcing the rules. We're trying to remind them what the rules are. Now, no mention of breaking the rules from the GOP. And we got that on camera multiple times in multiple states with no media coverage. No mention of that, though. And ignore the voters who gave the win to another candidate. Okay, so we're ignoring the voters. You're ignoring the votes. You guys are ignoring the fraud that's going on during the beauty contest. We can talk about the fraud during the conventions. We can also talk about the fraud during the beauty contest. But no mention of that at all. Paul's delegate teams have been characterized by state election officials as unruly, rude, and attempting to influence caucus attendees with threats and intimidation. Please. But the GOP don't have threats and intimidation. Just yesterday telling Nevada GOP there better not be no Ron Paul supporters, locking us out, telling us that they can't verify that they were voters. Come on, man. But we're intimidating them. Let's see here. The questionable practices have become so widespread that the RNC is threatening to bar some of Paul's delegates' teams from the convention in Tampa later this year. Such tactics are typical for Ron Paul and his legions. Read the sensationalist newsletters once published under his name, and you will find statements like, and then, they got to post all the racist things because that's all they have. In articles that ran under his byline, let's see here. He can't, but that fact is lost on his small but loyal band of supporters. Exactly. We're a small group, but you guys got to mention us in your articles, though. More and more are starting to mention us, mention the delicate race. You guys are embarrassed because you've been talking like the race is over and it's still going on, and it's exposing these media whores, basically. So, let's see here. But we are a small band, though, but our crowds are bigger than Romney's and bigger than Obama's. And he's doing it every week, every weekend like it's nothing. In our opinion, Paul's primary appeal is with people of limited intelligence, those who fear those of different color, along with homophobes, racists, and a disenfranchised minority who are so wrapped up in hating government in America that they will buy into anyone who claims to be otherwise. And that's why this guy, whoever's writing this, can't even knock down any of our claims, any of Ron Paul's claims. Nothing. All they can do is call us, retarded, stupid. Now we're fear of different colors. What are you talking about? Go to a Ron Paul rally. There's more different colors than any other rally you go to. You go to Newt Gingrich or Mitt Romney, it's white as rice. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing wrong with, white people, but I'm just saying Ron Paul brings in all types of people. If Ron Paul stood a chance of winning, which thankfully he does not, his cultists could represent a threat to the very democracy they claim to embrace, a loud and dangerous group of political terrorists. Now we're political terrorists, who, if they had a chance of success, could pose a greater risk to America than any Islam-spouting radical. Many are supporters of anti-government militias and organizations committed to the overthrow of government in the United States. So now a lot of us are part of militias, and we're trying to overthrow the government. Where's the proof of that? You have none. If you did, you have it all over this page. And he has no chance of winning, then why are you talking about us? Why are you mentioning us? Like their phony messiah, they don't represent America. Their goal is anarchy, not revolution, and their actions border on treason. Oh yeah, not like Obama and the previous candidates. The only saving grace is that they will lose, just like the loser they follow with such blind, misguided alliance. So, again, this is Capitol Hill Blue. You guys go and let them know how you feel. We already got some people posted up here. I definitely did post my feelings. Okay, it looks like a lot more people commented since I seen this. A lot of people are upset. So, these people that write these articles, man, they're a joke. They got to know that they sound so ridiculous. So anyways, again, that's Capitol Hill Blue. Coming up in the next hour, we got some more clips for you, a couple more headlines. We're going to talk about some Ron Paul forums, how to win the convention, a nice post about that from ChristopherDavid2012.com. So you guys check him out. So don't forget, I am on every day, 10 a.m. to noon Eastern Time and 3 p.m. Eastern Time on Ron Paul Radio, Monday through Friday. You can check me out on Facebook anytime, chat with me. Feedback, anything like that, Paco Elijah, 2 words on Facebook, and YouTube, Paco757, and my Twitter, Occupy the MSM. So yeah, man, Mitt Romney's crowds are getting smaller. Ron Paul's is getting bigger. The GOP is getting more scared.